Dave Portnoy, founder of Barstool Sports, has always found a way to put himself in hot water. A Fox News regular, Portnoy is beefed with New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez for alleged union busting, has shown to bear a close relationship with white supremacist host Tucker Carlson, attempting to normalize him through Portnoy's trademark pizza reviews. Portnoy has used the N-word numerous times on broadcasts.
He'll just yell something in his EDP like twang, like this, like in the middle.
There was a hardened criminal, two down, he goes, I never these things, and Hank shit.
And then he'll just go quiet for like another 20 minutes, and then he'll say something like, Brady's a bitch ass, and everyone's like, just kind of look at him.
And there would be more.
Kaepernick not standing for the national anthem has become a huge story. When I heard this story, I didn't read it. I didn't know why he was saying there. I was like, oh, he's an ISIS guy. Like, that was my original thought.
It just seems like Colin Kaepernick is like, maybe it's because he's not really that black.
He does look like a terrorist.
Disparaging comment after disparaging comment led to Portnoy's company launching a podcast in 2020 that spelled out the N-word.
You posted the following on your site. I never condone rape, but if you're a size 6 and you're wearing skinny jeans, you kind of deserve to be raped.
Correct. I stand by that. I think it's a funny joke.
Portnoy, after throwing parties, which we'll get into in a moment, made an R-word joke. His Barstool Blackout tour saw one venue back out because, via WMUR, 2 students overdosed and passed away while attending. In New Jersey, police shut down another stop after seeing it for what it was. ABC News wrote that 24 people would go to the hospital. Business Insider had a scathing piece through multiple sources on Portnoy, who was accused of sexual misconduct. He appealed, citing defamation, though he would drop the suit altogether. Multiple stories came out of Portnoy's life away from the camera. Numerous women came forward, with allegation after allegation piling up. One claimed he filmed them while having sex without consent. All that to say, when Angel Reese pointed to her ring finger and did Caitlin Clark's signature "You Can't See Me" hand wave, Portnoy hated it, writing, "Classless piece of blank." To his credit, Shaquille O'Neal clapped back at Portnoy. As many have noted, when Caitlin Clark does it, it's all fun games, right? She's viewed as a confident player, a sound hooper who shows grit and determination through her trash talk. She was labeled cold by one outlet. But when Angel Reese does it, classless per some. William C. Roden, one of my favorite authors and writers, reflected on his decades working in sports with the following passage for Anscape. I saw this firsthand, and in the 1980s with John Thompson's Georgetown team, they were routinely cast as villains and thugs. We saw the same thing with UNLV's great teams of the 1990s. When UNLV played Duke for the national title in 1990, Duke's players were cast as choir boys, while UNLV players were cast as villains and thugs. Then, of course, there was Michigan's Fab Five, which critics say introduced hip-hop elements into basketball. Now that the women's game has grown and African-American women continue to become increasingly prominent, the same stereotypes are emerging. Black women portrayed as rough and tumble street fighters, their white counterparts as stalwart, heady competitors. He would also write of the sexist undertones that took place, arguing, which I agree with, if men had been doing this, the issue would not have led network shows like First Take and Sports Center. Say what you will, just don't forget national champion when doing so.